It was past midnight when the rain began to fall hard over Cebu City. The streets shimmered under flickering lampposts, and most jeepneys had already stopped running. Mara, a 23-year-old nursing student, waited under the Fuente Osmeña Rotunda, clutching her umbrella as the downpour worsened. She was about to give up and call for a taxi when a bus, an old battered series liner, pulled up beside her. The yellow paint was peeling, the headlights dim. Above the windshield, the sign read, Talamban, La Hug, Colon. Odd, she thought. That was an unusual route for this hour. The door opened with a groan. The conductor, a tall man with hollow cheeks and eyes too dark to see clearly, gave her a slight nod. "Last trip, miss," he said in a low, raspy voice. Inside, the bus was dimly lit. There were only 5 passengers scattered across the seats. They all sat unnaturally still, their faces turned toward the windows, as if staring into the rain-soaked darkness. No one spoke, no one moved. Mara sat halfway down, glancing around uneasily. The smell of wet earth and something metallic, like rust, hung in the air. The engine roared, and the bus rolled forward. But as they drove deeper into the city, she noticed something strange. The streets they passed didn't look like Cebu anymore. Buildings were warped, their windows empty and black. Stores had no signs. The road seemed narrower, the light dimmer, until even the street lamps were gone. She tried to check her phone, no signal. "Excuse me," she whispered to the conductor when he passed by. "Where exactly is this going?" He smiled faintly, but it wasn't warm. "Straight to the end, miss. Everyone's headed there." Mara's skin prickled. She glanced at the other passengers and froze. One by one, they were turning their heads toward her. Their faces were pale and swollen, eyes cloudy like fish, water dripping from their hair and clothes as if they had just been pulled from the sea. The bus slowed. Through the rain-streaked window, Mara saw what looked like a riverbank, but the water was pitch black, with dozens of pale hands reaching up from below the surface. The conductor leaned close to her ear. "You're the only one still breathing, miss. Not for long." Before she could scream, the lights in the bus went out. The last thing she felt was the icy grip of wet fingers pulling her down. The next morning, the police found her umbrella by the Fuente Osmeña Rotunda. No one saw any bus that night, but some drivers swear, if you wait alone past midnight, you might see a battered yellow series liner with a sign for Talamban, its windows fogged from the inside. And if you step on, you'll never get off. Comment down below which city are you, and tell me what a creepy thing's in your area.